was not enough.
The revolution will be live.
I think by changing the system itself, we are often able to make it easier for individuals to change their attitudes.
The world has changed so much since Dr. King was alive. Yet the injustices Dr. King organized and protested, these problems have not gone away. They have yet to be resolved.
Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. I think what that means is that even if I'm not a part of the injustice that's happening, if I'm not affected by it, it's still my responsibility to do what I can to stop it.
That basically means whatever affects one person somewhere will affect somebody else in a different place.
It is relevant because of what's going on today. And knowing like certain stories that my uncle would tell me, I really think that they were like the stepping stone to getting further in equal rights today and forever.
So let freedom ring. When we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of our children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
Unity and, bring everyone up, and let's keep it that way.
Dr. King's words and actions were critical in helping America to see that a nation divided by Jim Crow laws could not stand and certainly could never be great.
Whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly. It means a lot to him then, and it still means a lot to us now. Even though we're still fighting for equality completely, I feel like Martin Luther King kind of set the road for us for better experiences later on in life.
Even today, there's a lot of violence, there's a lot of corrupt minds, there's a lot of stereotypes towards black people, and Martin Luther King wanted to show a different light.
We must learn to live together as brothers or perish together as fools. It means more than ever to stick together.
So I feel like right now, it's really more important to listen to that, and hopefully everybody will come together.
It's so hard to unify the most diverse country in the world, and just trying to put the effort out there, even back then when people still didn't understand their fellow man. I think it's just incredible.
I call upon you to be with us when we go out Monday. All we say to America is be true to what you said on paper.
King was a revolutionary. Efforts to sanitize the reality of King's life and message allows people today, to criticize people like Colin Kaepernick for kneeling on the football field, to draw attention to police brutality, and the entire Black Lives Matter movement for their persistent demands for racial equity, to claim to embrace the legacy and ideals of MLK while rejecting the very strategies he employed to achieve them.
He was always an advocate for fighting for your rights peacefully. Violence doesn't answer things, and it's not a solution for anything.
His teachings also have a bit of a warning. If in fact gone unchecked, how fragile liberty, how fragile justice can be.
He always told us to put our best foot forward and always make sure we carry ourselves in a proper light.
Dr. King set a great example for us to actually care enough to take stands that might be unpopular but are critical for people to be treated as they should be.
If you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But by all means, keep moving.
It is this type of spirit and this type of love that can transform opposers into friends. It is this type of understanding goodwill that will transform the deep gloom of the old age into the exuberant gladness of the new age. It is this love which will bring about miracles in the hearts of men. Amen, Dr. King.
Martin Luther King taught that it's always the right time to do the right thing. And that's something that still inspires me today. That it's not about big things, it's not about huge changes, it's about taking the time to do the small right things every day, and that those can add up to make a change.
Dr. King is a beacon of hope. He is a reminder to do better and to keep pushing. And even when times are tough, we can still push through to the end.
Because I have a dream. My 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
I ask you to join me today in celebrating the past, present, and future of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., a visionary whose unwavering fight for justice and dedication to peaceful resistance stand as guiding lights in today's world. Dr. King fought for more than justice. He fought for the soul of our democracy. If two Americas coexist, there is no democracy. If we are to bend the arc towards justice, it will take all of our hands together.